I think it's fair to say more people than ever are worried about the impact that AI will have on jobs, and rightly so. In fact, it's been reported by Goldman Sachs, one of the leading investment firms in the world, that over 300 million jobs are at risk of being replaced. That would mean that approximately a quarter of all work tasks in the US and Europe would be replaced by AI. So I think now more than ever, the risk is very, very real. But as with any technology that brings new risks, it also brings new opportunities. What's interesting though is that this is just one advancement in a long line of innovations in recent history. With every advancement, there will always be winners and there will always be losers. Fortunately, regardless of what the innovation is, the steps that you need to take to make sure you come out on the right side of it remain the same. Today we're going to cover 3 key strategies you must adopt to not only protect your job, but to profit from the rise of AI. As I said, this change in jobs presents a massive opportunity, and I'm confident that if you implement these strategies now, you have a real chance of seeing your career propel like never before. The first strategy is becoming an early adopter. So whenever a new technology is introduced, there's something called the innovation adoption lifecycle. This is essentially the way that a new piece of technology is accepted and then used by the public. Where you end up being in this adoption lifecycle will largely determine how it impacts your life. Put simply, if you're early enough, it will benefit your life. But if you're too late, it could negatively impact it. So let's look at this chart to understand where we are right now. You'll see that the first small section at the beginning is the innovators. These are the people involved in making these models and systems. They've been involved in AI and machine learning for years already, and I hate to break it to you, but you've already missed this stage. Right now, I believe we're in the early adopter stage of this phase of AI. Being in the early adopter stage is absolutely critical, which is why you need to fully embrace AI now before it's too late. Anyone adopting after this point will at best not see the benefits from AI, but will more likely be negatively impacted by it. So how can you adopt AI right now? Well, you need to look at your core job role and investigate how to integrate AI to help you do your job better. The crucial point is to do this before you're asked to do this by your manager or boss. This will give you a period of time where you dramatically outperform your colleagues or competitors. It will give you a chance to really excel in your career without actually working any harder. You need to be using these tools before everyone else catches up, regardless of if you're a business owner or an employee. You can use AI to create content for you or to be more organized and productive. Use these tools now to massively multiply your output for next to no cost. By doing this, you protect yourself against any impending job cuts or challenges to new companies. In a situation where jobs are cut, the highest performing people will always be the safest. When the competition gets fierce in an industry, the best performing companies are the ones that survive. There is also a risk that as AI makes jobs easier, salaries will go down. I think those most at risk of this are those in entry-level roles. So use AI now to excel in your role and protect yourself from these upcoming cuts. Now, becoming an early adopter is great, but knowing how to use AI in your job role is only part of the solution. You need to know how AI can be used outside of just your role. This brings me to my second point, becoming an expert. So to get started, focus on how AI can help roles that are similar, but not exactly the same as yours. So for example, if you work in social media, becoming an early adopter could mean using AI tools to repurpose content. But becoming an expert would mean you learn how AI can help the video editors in your team too, or the marketers in the team across from yours. If you can become an expert and a thought leader in your business or industry, people will naturally come to you for help when they start using AI themselves. If you can become the go-to person on implementing AI in your space, there's no way you can be replaced. It's super easy to do. There are loads of YouTube channels that teach you about technology and AI, like mine, and lots of great newsletters too. Sort 15 minutes of time on TikTok each day for 15 minutes a day learning about AI, and you could literally change the course of your life. As you learn more about what AI can do, you'll also understand what it can't do. And this will prepare you for my final point, focusing on the skills AI can't have. So we know AI can create text, images, and create presentations, but it's going to be a long time before it can effectively present those presentations to a client or understand their emotional response to it. As these tools begin to replace more administrative and creative jobs, soft skills like relationship management and presenting are going to become more and more important. If you work in a role that currently isn't client or customer facing, you need to change that. Being able to manage relationships is going to be the difference between you being replaceable or not. In a world where AI can produce pretty much the same actual work as you, the person who owns the relationship will be the last surviving person. AI will eventually come for writers, designers, and even developers. So if that's the only thing you can offer, you need to expand your skills now. Try to get involved in business strategy, stakeholder management, and all of these soft skill areas that AI just can't do. If you can become an early adopter, an expert, and double down on the skills that AI doesn't have, you'll be in an amazing position to benefit from the AI revolution. The unfortunate truth is some people are going to be replaced and some people will progress. It's up to you which side you want to be on. If you change your mindset from ignoring scary new advancements to seeing them as opportunities, you will always benefit. As I said at the beginning, this isn't something new. In fact, here's an old clip of Bill Gates being told the internet isn't useful because they already had radio. We all know how that turned out. When new technology comes out, don't find reasons it's not useful, think of how it is. When Netflix came out, they were told they didn't need it because they already had TV. When Uber came out, they were told they didn't need it because because they already had taxis. People are often so scared of change, they stick their head in the sand and completely ignore it. Don't be one of these people. Learn about the practical usage of AI whenever you can and teach those around you. You'll protect yourself and benefit everyone around you so you can all win. The easiest way for no one to be replaced is for a business to be thriving. So embrace the change and embrace the opportunity before you. The best time to start is now. If you want to get started by learning about some free AI tools to boost your productivity, you can check out this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.